Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mels and this is the place where we talk on things life and all things beauty. So today we're actually going to talk about my latest obsession for Charlotte Tilbury makeup and the fact that I so badly want to make a purchase from her, to make an order, but I'm going to resist. And what we are going to do is we are going to actually dupe the items I want from our collection here today and recreate a look with them so that I can convince myself that I don't need a new order, I don't need new makeup. That's it. So if this sounds interesting to you, please remember to leave a like, a comment and subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going. The idea for this video came from an amazing YouTuber. She's called Anna and I always follow her. I watched her videos like they are the gospel basically. I just cannot miss any of her videos. I'm obsessed with her. She's so calm and she's really amazing. So I will leave her channel link below, so remember to check her out because that's where I got the inspiration for this video. But let's start with what I want and the reason why I want these items so bad. So Pillow Talk has been a very famous item from Charlotte Tilbury. From Charlotte Tilbury, I would say it's her main gig. She has come out with so many products with this name. She has a big line about it and it's her main thing. And no doubt it is, because it looks amazing. Lately I found myself wanting to purchase her everything Pillow Talk, especially in the base shade, because she came out with 3 different shades. It's Pillow Talk Medium, and Pillow Talk, is it dark or deep? Something like that. I wanted to purchase the base coloration for these products, and I'm interested in the palette, which is the small quad, then the lipstick, of course, because I think everything actually began with the lipstick, which is called Pillow Talk, and the blush. But let's get to the reason why I want this product so bad. So first of all, the signature look. If you have been on the internet for more than a few days, if you have browsed the makeup industry side of the socials, you know what I'm talking about. Charlotte Tilbury has a signature look which is very defined. It's like that Hollywood flawless look with just pink smoked on the eye and that sparkle. Of course, the model do it justice, and if you want to purchase because of the pictures, I get you, but unfortunately not everybody looks amazing as these models. Of course, we're all beautiful, but we're not all models, otherwise I wouldn't be here today. And the way they wear this makeup is so beautiful. They are incredible women, and it makes you want to purchase because you want to recreate that signature look. Like, you think that if you have these products, you are probably going to get the same result, which isn't true, because you may have a different eye shape, you may have different undertone, you may have just different features call for different type of makeup. So what is good and looks great on somebody else may not look as great on me. The second point is monochromancy. What's the noun for the adjective monochromatic? I'm not sure. So yeah, it's a monochromatic line, so everything revolves around this color, which is a beautiful pink, neutral pink, I would say. And monochromatic looks are very in right now, but I feel like they are always a hit. Like, you cannot go wrong with a monochromatic look. You don't even have to think about what you need to wear everywhere else, because it's monochromatic. It of course will go well with everything else. So if you have the same color for the eyeshadow and the blush, the effect will be amazing, and you wouldn't need to think about it twice. You don't have to think about which blush to pair with which eyeshadow palette. It's already done for you, it's easy, it's fast, which brings me to another key point, a key selling point for this type of product, which is the ease of utility. So Charlotte Tilbury quads, if you're not familiar with it, they already tell you and give you instruction about how to use them. So you have a shade to deepen, you have a crease shade, you have a pop for the eyelid. Everything is already stated on the palette. What you need to do is just follow the instructions. It's that easy. Even those who are very good at doing makeup, you don't need to have skills. The palette already does it for you. And that's what this line promises. It's very easy to use. You don't have to think about what you need to pair, and it's every day. So it's something so easy and so fast, which looks so good that you want to use these items as everyday makeup. Another reason why I like it, it's 4 reasons. Okay, I have a lot of reasons, but I will contradict all of them, so don't you worry, I have reasons why I shouldn't buy this makeup. The 4th reason is because I have been feeling down lately, and shopping helps me coping, which is not a true feeling. Of course, buying something is not going to make me happy. If I am unsatisfied with something in my life, if there are thoughts that are bugging me, shopping takes that away for a few seconds, for a few minutes. The moment I am browsing the website, I'm putting everything in my cart, and the moment I receive the package. But after that, it's not going to change my situation. Unfortunately, wouldn't it be amazing? So I have already stated why I think I shouldn't purchase these items just because I'm feeling down. And of course, if you want to do that, if you feel like spending money when you're down, that's fine, just do whatever you want with your money. I'm just talking about me. This is something strictly personal. If it makes you think and reflect on your spending habits, that's fine, but this applies to me and nobody else, so don't feel attacked. Pink is another reason why I want this makeup, and I have been rediscovering pinks lately. I think they make me look a bit more youthful because I already don't look my age, which is a problem sometimes. I know it sounds like both. Oh, she says it like it's the bad thing to look younger. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that sometimes they ask for my ID when I go to pubs and bars. And sometimes I like to look younger than my age. And I aid my features in doing that with pinks. I have rediscovered them. Pinks and reds make me look very youthful, and they are cutesy. They have that cutesy vibe to them, which I really appreciate, especially sometimes when I want to wear something cuter and not more, edgier or more classy, and I want to wear strawberries and pinks and skirts and something like that. Pink is amazing for that, so I've been rediscovering it. Let's get to the reasons why I shouldn't actually buy this makeup. First of all, I have dupes, for sure, and today's video is going to demonstrate it. I have so much makeup, it's ridiculous. I will never have the chance to go through it, and I keep buying stuff and adding stuff to it, so for sure these colors aren't something that are unique or original. I can definitely find something. If it's not the same, they will be close and they will allow me to achieve the same effect. So I don't need that. Why should I purchase a $50 eyeshadow palette to achieve something that I can already achieve with what I have? Second point, I am not wearing as much makeup as I'd like. As I said, it would take me probably my lifetime to actually finish all my makeup items, but these products, as I said, are great for every day. So when I look at them, I say, oh, that would be great to wear every day, something easy to put on, but I actually don't wear makeup on a daily basis. I wear makeup when I'm going out. I wear makeup when I have something to do, an event, I have a work call, but it's not every day. So that point, that plus, that bonus for these makeup items, that is not valid for me. I don't need something which is every day. because I don't wear makeup every day, and even when I have to go out, if I want to do something easy, some easy looks, something that will not take time, if I have not too much time to get ready, I already have makeup that can do that, so cannot justify it. And then we have the pink factor. Yes, pink is very cute, it looks great, goes well with a few outfits, but in the end I usually love browns and neutrals more. I have a lot of them, and the reason why I have a lot of them is because I like them more. If I liked pink so much, I would have more makeup in pink, and I don't need it. Now that we have explained the reasons why I'm not going to purchase this makeup, let's get to actually duping the vibes, which is the entire point of this video. I will grab my trusty iPad and I will research the makeup items, check out the colors and see what I have in my collections that can actually recreate the same vibe. The first item we have here is of course the eyeshadow palette. What? How did that happen? I have the eyeshadow palette here. Eyeshadow palettes are my Achilles talon. Like, I can't refuse an eyeshadow palette, doesn't matter how many I have. And so the main thing for me, the hardest item to refuse, to, you know, avoid is the makeup palette. But looking at these swatches, it's, as I said, very pink, and it seems to have a pop of brown which has a rosy undertone to it. And I think I know exactly what I can use to achieve the same type of shades. So this is the Cosmetics Divine Skies eyeshadow palette in Magic Hour. Actually, this is a bit more peachy toned than this eyeshadow from Charlotte Tilbury, but there's a few shades in here that I think will do great. The Venetian Rose eyeshadow palette from Cosmetics I think would be a great dupe for this. Like, I think it would be spot on. I'm not sure, I cannot really remember the shades, but I know that Venetian Rose is more like a pillow talk kind of rose. Anyways, so let's start from the first shimmer I see here, which is a pink shimmer. It is nothing special. So we have this shade here from the Cosmetics. I think this is a bit more bronze than what we need. It's called Radiant, if I am correct. And here's a swatch. Yeah, I think this is a bit more bronzy than what she has, so I don't think this will do. However, I can tap into my Colourpop by the Rosé palette, which is this one. And this, I think, has that type of shade, which is sparkling. So let's see its swatch next to the Cosmetics eyeshadow. By the way, if you see that my hand is stained, it's because it is. I was watching a few NYX Cosmetics lipstick and they are not coming off. I swatched this yesterday in the mall and I've washed my hands I don't know how many times. They aren't coming off. I should use my makeup remover. I have a butter from Clinique, the Take the Day Off from Clinique, but I didn't have the time yet. So if you see that, it's just makeup, you know the drill. So I think that this shade from Colourpop is actually the best candidate for it. So I think I am satisfied with what I found. So let's move to the second shade, which is the Pillow Talk Pink. So I have two possibly good shades for this. This is always from the Cosmetics Magic Hour, this pink here. And it's called Phoenix. Yeah, I think this is basically spot on. looks a bit more brown in my camera. It's actually more pink than it looks here. But this pink is spot on from what I'm seeing on the pictures here. Just for funsies, let's compare it to another shade from the By the Rosé in Colourpop, which is Sunday Soiree. This pink here. And let's see, next to it, I can see this working very well for our purposes as well. This is a bit less brownish than the other one. So I think between the two, I will stick with Colourpop, which is a bit more pink and which is exactly what I want in the look. And the third shade, so from this type of swatches here, it looks like it's a pink with some gold glitter. And both DM Cosmetics and the Colourpop palette have it. So let's see it in action. This is Magic Hour, if I'm correct. So this is Magic Hour. You can see the shift from rose to gold. This looks like the NARS Orgasm eyeshadow, but just in eyeshadow form. No, the NARS Orgasm blush in eyeshadow form. And we have a very similar shade in the Colourpop. It's called Over Ice. So let's see it compared. I usually don't love this type of pink to gold shifty shades, actually. This is the Colourpop one. It's less shifty, but it has a shift. I think I like the DM Cosmetics one a bit more, so we will stick to that. But they're very close. It's just that Colourpop shimmers aren't that great, in my opinion. The last shade is actually a brown, which is perfect because here in the DM Cosmetics one, we have a brown. It's called Terra, and let's see if it has that rosy undertone that we need. I don't think we even need to check if I have other dupes. Like, this looks exactly like what I'm seeing in the pictures. Okay, so now that we are done with actually selecting the shades, I will be recreating the signature look that I've always wanted to achieve, and we are doing so with our dupes. So I will insert the picture, of course. I will be watching it on my tablet, and it looks like she has, first of all, let's take these off. It looks like she has that pink all over lid with the sparkly shade on the top. And the sparkly shade seems to be that pink to goldy shift. I am taking the Colourpop palette from which I selected the rosy shade. It's called Sunday Soiree, with a fluffy brush, and I will be applying this all over my lid. By the way, I have nothing on my lid. I just add a bit of foundation. I'm not going to be wasting too much time blending this because the whole point of the quad, as I said in my intro, it's that it's easy to use and very quick. So I will be already moving over to the other eye. Of course, this is Colourpop eyeshadow quality, it's not Charlotte Tilbury. In the end, the Charlotte Tilbury formula, it's more buttery, it's easier to blend, but these shadows are not giving me any problem. Like, in the end, as long as I achieve that look that I wanted to buy the product for, that's all that it matters. And this palette I had never used before, by the way. I had it sitting in my drawer waiting because I knew I wanted to do a pink look. As I said, I've been obsessed with them lately, and now it's time to shine. I usually always go over the lid with a bone shade. I'm not doing that because it's not a shade that's available in Charlotte Tilbury's quad. unless of course you use that satiny shade as a base as she suggests, but I usually like a matte one. And the reason why I'm not going in my collection for it is because I want to demonstrate to myself what I can actually do with the Charlotte Tilbury quad, and the fact that I have more options. This Colourpop palette and the Cosmetics palette are actually very great alternatives, and they have even more shades that I can play with. So at the end of the day, more shades is more value. I have the pinky shade all over my eye, and I'm going to grab the other end of this brush. This is from Urban Decay, the Naked Honey palette. I love these brushes they put in their palettes. And with the same shade, I'm going to be running it on my lower lid. I'm using the same, more tinier brush to go over here in the other corner to intensify the color of that shade. I haven't moved on to any new shade. Alright, now that we're done, it looks like here I can't really see where she used that brown, so I'm going to assume it's in the other corners. Charlotte Tilbury, this palette doesn't have great depth, but I'm going to be using that brown from the Cosmetic palette here, and I will be putting this on the outer corner of my eye. This brown doesn't give too much depth either, which makes it perfect, in my opinion, to recreate the Charlotte Tilbury brownie shade, because that one also isn't that much noticeable and doesn't add too much depth. So I will be doing that. I'm doing the same thing, so taking the smaller brush and going in the lower lash line, just in the other corner, to smoke it out. The Cosmetics formula is great, by the way. You get what you pay for. Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes are definitely higher hand than Colourpop, definitely, no doubt about it, but you are getting what you pay for. But in the end, this is how many shades? 6 shades, which is 2 more shades than the Charlotte Tilbury one. So you do your own thing, but I think I prefer a broader choice. Now that that's done, I will be taking the pink to gold shifty shades in the Cosmetics palette, and I will be using that all over the lid. This is a bit more satiny than it is glittery. I think the Charlotte Tilbury quad is a bit more glitter and glimmer in it. In the end, it's the same thing, as long as it gives me the same look. To aid my quest of achieving a more sparkly look, I will be taking the sparkly pink shade from Colourpop, this sparkling, well, it's called sparkling, this one, and I will be placing this on top of my eyelid. Let's see if it does anything. Yeah, it added a bit of sparkle, a bit more chunky, so it will reflect the light better. It also toned down the peachiness of that shade, which is great. So the rose, the pink, actually comes out more. I think this is done. I am very happy with how it looks. We just need some black smoky eyeshadow to create a wing like the lady in the picture, and I think I will have achieved basically the same look I would have achieved with the Pillow Talk quad, which I am very satisfied with. I'm now going in with my Master Mattes by Makeup Mario. If I always talk about this palette, I'm sorry, I know, but I'm obsessed with it. Like, it has everything I want in my life. And I will be going in my black eyeshadow with a small eyeliner brush, which I never find. Am I the only one who never finds the smaller brushes? Like, am I alone in this? Because I never find them. Even if I isolate them and have a brush holder especially for them, it doesn't matter, it will still get lost. The one I want will still be lost. She doesn't seem to have black eyeshadow on the lower lash line, but I can't live without it. So I will be using just a touch here in the outer corner to bring everything together. And I will do the same thing on the other eye. Don't know why my mascara looks so spidery today. I have to get rid of this. I'm not sure why I keep going back into this. I also need to find my Colourpop brown mascara because I lost it. I'm not sure how it's possible. But yeah, let's actually move on to the blush, because of course there has to be a blush as well to spend my money on. So I actually looked at these swatches for everything, like Pillow Talk Medium, Pillow Talk Intense, I think it's called. And I think that the blush looks a bit more peachier, at least from this picture. It looks a bit peachier than the pink color in the quad. So I thought that the M Cosmetics Magic Hour blush, the Heaven's Glow in Magic Hour, would be great for the purpose, because it has this peachy rosy. I'm swatching it on my hand so you can see. Let's make a heavy swatch so you can actually see what I'm talking about. It's still pink with some peach in it. I don't think it's coming out on camera like it is in real life, but I'm sorry, that will have to do for now. But let's apply this so that we can start putting together our Pillow Talk-esque look. This is very powdery, I forgot. Yeah, it's actually tying in very well with the color of my eyes, which is exactly what we wanted. As I said, the monochromatic look, it's what we are aiming at. And I also am going to try to merge this with the eyeshadow here at the corner, because I don't like when there's blank space from the eyeshadow here and the blush here. I don't like that white line, so I always do this and I try to melt together the blush and the eyeshadow on my temples. I think that looks better. A bit on my nose because it's cute, and because if I don't apply blush on my nose, every time I go asking for an opinion about my makeup to my boyfriend, it will be, where's the blush on the nose? Hello? Are you, when have you become such an expert in makeup to tell me what I did wrong, or what you think I did wrong at least? So that's it for the blush. This has a lilac-y shift to it. I'm not sure everybody has ever told that. I think Michelle Phan in her latest makeup video has said that her newest blush in Baroque has a lilac-y shift. Magic Hour has this shift too, so not sure if you wanted to know that. Now you do. But let's actually go to the star of the show, which is the lipstick Pillow Talk. Every time I see this on social media, doesn't matter if it's written down that they are using Pillow Talk, I immediately know. As long as I see this type of shade, I know that they have Pillow Talk on. That's how obsessed I am. But that also talks about the recognizability and the branding that Charlotte actually created around this shade. So the lipstick is the most important part. It's probably the thing that I would purchase, even though I have all these dupes. Pillow Talk, I would have to try that. I never tried a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, so I'm interested in the formula, while the quads, I already have a few. Blush, not that interesting to me, but the lipstick, I'm trying so bad to keep my hands off my computer and the Charlotte Tilbury website. But let's get back to my tablet. Here in the swatch, I see, well, this is a very pink lipstick. The only pink lipstick that is probably close to that, it's Sweet Cheeks from Huda Beauty, and this is the Glow formula. It's called Cream Lipstick. I'm not sure if they are called differently, like Cream Glow, something like that. And I have been using this, like you can see. This one has a dent in it. It's because I've been using it, and I very much like this shade. So I will swatch it on my hand for you. I think this, like judging from, this is a bit more brown than the Pillow Talk, but in the end, I don't think anybody will notice. And I think it's even more brown on camera. I don't know why it's doing that today. It usually is very true to color. Today, of course, that we are duping, not. But I will be applying this. I apply this without a lip liner because I don't really use lip liners. Don't sue me. Oh, this is melting. No. Why it's breaking? I think it's because it's too hot. Oh man, I have to blame Dubai for this. I didn't know it could do that. Like, do you see how it's tipped? Oh man, I love this. Please, don't make me actually buy the Charlotte Tilbury. I will have to get back to this and try to patch it. Not sure I will do that. But yeah, this is it. And don't mind my messy lipsticky hand. This melted. I'm so sad about this. But anyways, I think what I found, the products I found in my collection, did really give me that signature Charlotte Tilbury look. I think this was also very easy to do, but of course I had a picture and everything, so this wasn't anything creative, and that was not the point of it. I think I'm very satisfied with what I achieved. Sorry, I had to put my glasses on, otherwise I'm just blind. And I can't even see the palm of my hand, the back of my hand. But yeah, I think this one's great. This one's great. Probably not the best shirt to pair with the eye look. It's pink and red. I know it's very popular for St. Valentine's, but it's not St. Valentine's anymore. Like, we can leave that in the past. And I'm very satisfied. How many times have I said that? I probably will edit it out. So if I only say it one time, it's because I edited it out. And yeah, that was it. In the end, I don't need the Charlotte Tilbury products. I am even more convinced about this than I was before. And if there is one thing I will probably splurge on, is the lipstick. But it's also because my only pink lipstick just melted in my hands, so I'm not sure how much I will be able to use this for. I'm so sad. I love this. I even put this in my bag. I never put makeup in my bag. If you enjoyed watching, if you liked hanging out with me, please remember to subscribe, to leave a like and a comment. It really helps out, especially now that we're just getting started, and I really would appreciate it. So I will take a few seconds to let you do your thing. Done? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.